club championship. The Catalina wine mixer, the Bassmaster Classic is what we work for all year. Yes! Oh, God, what a stud. Yes! Oh!
It is spectacle in all of sport fishing, the Super Bowl of bass fishing.
Yes! Oh!
This is Life on the Cut Line.
I'm going to stay on this side of the lake going down, I think. I just feel like if I go up, I'm going to go in that big creek. I'm going to spend all day in there. One thing about this lake, you can't throw a bait too big. I feel like a lot of times. I've caught fish on swim baits here as long as my foot. These fish are, some of them should be staging still on some of this outside stuff, and they like hard bottom. And anytime you see a hard clay point that comes way out and you got a spawning pocket on each side of it, just a good place to check and wind around when you throw this transducer in the water and look around to see if there's anything suspended off of it. It'll kind of give us an idea of kind of what's going on when you look at the water temperature. You know, just really just try to get some clues to put it together. At least until the sun gets up and we can go hunting them down, which is what I really like to do. A little bit later in the year when the shad are spawning and stuff, these hard clay banks, I've had some memorable mornings on this place, throwing a spinner bait or a swim bait on them. But these same type places they pull up on and they'll stage before they spawn. They just love to get up on something, some kind of hard bottom or hard structure, shallow, so they can kind of sit in the sun. It absorbs the heat, and they'll just kind of sit there and wait till the time's right on a lot of these places, whether it be a road bed or a horizontal tree. So you really just kind of bounce around and try to get a bite or two on some of that stuff, and that keys you in on what to look for. I think another misconception people have when we come to these lakes is we put the boat in and just start blasting. There's a lot of practice days where I catch 2 bass. Don't catch anything, you know. It's definitely a lot of times not how people see it unfolding. Yeah, some of these are bass. They gotta be.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Where did you go?
I fished around the mouth of the next little finger, and then I went over here in the next creek. After that, I guess 2 creeks down from where you went in, where I've got a few dots from when we bed fished last time here.
Yes, you're in Little Mustangs. And then the other one, Fisherman's Cove or whatever.
Let me look. This one, yeah, this one's Fisherman's Cove.
Okay. Have you done anything?
I hadn't done a thing. I seen some nice ones that I'm pretty sure are bass out on the the main lake points of this stuff suspended, but I threw that minnow down by them and they'll follow it. They just won't bite it. I caught a couple crappie, or I caught one crappie and a white bass. So I don't know. I'm not for sure that they're bass, but they sure look like bass. You done anything?
Like 4 little ones on a white sun jig, wrapping it up shallow.
Yeah.
I finally just found some warm water.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything over 58.
Yeah, I'm in 62 right now. I'm in 63 something.
Oh, really?
The water's dirty. I can't see. Like 2 of them that I caught on a show jig, like whenever I got to where they were, I can see a sandy spot.
Uh-huh. Are you having to go? Are you still in Mustang?
Yeah.
It got warmer all the way in the back.
Yeah, underneath the bridge, you know.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go up under this bridge and look around.
So did you go in the little Mustang or no?
No, I just fished around the mouth of it.
Alright, I'm gonna look through one more pocket up here, fish around, and then I'll get out of here and set it down.
10-4.
Alright.
All right, bye. Sitting there right where she should be. I ain't gonna catch it. It bites. That hurt? It stung a little bit. See if they bite it again. Ooh, there's one up under. Now we're having a good time. I think we got into him a little bit. And Caught one on a popping frog. And I just saw a couple that are trying to bed. Caught two on a chatterbait, caught one on a popping frog, and I've seen a couple trying to spawn. Well, I mean, most of them are just sitting up there, you know, in the grass. But one of them was like a 5-pounder, and I got it to nose down on my bait in the grass, but it hasn't picked a spot yet. So that about wraps up first day of practice. Bounced around a little bit and noticed that the water temperature can vary pretty extreme from just creek to creek. Started mid-lake, some of the places that I normally sight fish, and the warmest water temperature I saw was like 57. We went in the back of one of those places and it was like 60. Then we come up north in this arm, and it seemed like once we got up here, everything was 61, and the warmest I saw was 70. And got in those areas and got a few bites, and that's just gonna be, I think, the key for me doing what I wanna do is I'm gonna have to find that warmer water temperature. And I think I can go down in some of the bigger creek arms and maybe go all the way to the back and find it. If not, then I'm gonna, you know, fish my tournament up here and keep my bait wet in this water temperature. I think that's gonna be the deal. These fish are in limbo. Some of them are wanting to spawn, some of them, you know, don't know, they're waiting, and that water temperature is a big factor in that. And if they can get that right, you know, we just came off the full moon, they're gonna move shallow and be easy targets for us come Thursday. We do have that cold front coming, but those fish that are committed in that warmer water, I think will be there for us. So still got 2 more days to dial it on in, but I think we're off to a good start. Look, the grass that I found is not like high drill or nothing that's that stupid. That's that leafy stuff. You got some Allen wrenches cooked?
What?
You got some Allen wrenches?
Yeah.
Let me borrow them.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna fish the left-hand side, kind of like where we caught them trapping and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to see if you can catch them not in the wind. I think it's gonna be a wind thing, though.
Yeah.
Kobe
Krieger said, and he was in the gas station, and he said he saw a few, and he said it's 56 on this side of Lake Lanier about all day. I go to the other side and it's 65.
Yeah.
I'm like, there must be. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it had to have blown all the warm water over there.
I don't know.
Everything
weird.
that's on top, like it blew over there. All the warm water on top,
Yeah.
It blew over there.
Mm.
And
All right, well, I'm gonna go over this bridge and start my way up through there, see what we figure out.
10-4.
All right, bye.
That's it. Get that dang Demiki ready going, boy. Left my damn rope yesterday. Did you find what you was looking for in my box? What were you hunting? You see how bent and strong? I know. God. Blech. A, they're already in here, they're just out in the middle of this stuff, or if they're gonna have to swim from the complete other side of the lake over here when the wind blows. Bass, but smaller. And that's a cute little thing. I just can't believe it's 58 degrees over here. So weird. Hello. Yeah, for right now. I caught 4 or 5 swimming a jig first thing yesterday morning. And then I caught an 8:15 scoping. I'm looking for somewhere that that's in the wind but out of the wind to find some fish on bed. So I'm just looking to see where the wind here on the deep dive app's hitting the hardest, and really any pocket that kind of makes a turn or whatever that you can get out of it. So it just saves you some time whenever you're looking to either fish the windy banks or to fish non-windy pockets. Yes. Well, we're here at the legendary overrated Lake Fork. It is February something or another, or maybe March. Close, either way, end of February, beginning of March. It was 88 degrees yesterday, nice and warm. Full moon was Friday, fish should be everywhere on the bank and they're not. Did finally get on a little deal yesterday where it was pre-spawn fish in the backs of the pockets that wind was blowing in on. It had bait. In that buck brush, but the wind's gonna switch completely tournament, so I came over here to try some of these other side, the non-windy pockets, and they're just void of bait and bass. So I don't know if when the wind switches, if the fish are gonna stay over there or if they're gonna leave, if they're gonna swim all the way over to here, or if the fish are already right here somewhere and they move up. But it's either because of the bait or the water temperature, because the water temperature on the windy side of the lake yesterday was like 7 degrees warmer than the non-windy side. So one of the two is a factor. We just got to figure out which one. And I guess keep an open mind, because we're gonna have to probably run some different stuff in the tournament than we are right now, unless those fish stay, because the wind's not gonna blow like howl out of the north. It's just gonna blow a little bit. So I don't know. We're gonna go check some stuff on the other side of the lake, and then probably go all the way around to a different finger and look at some stuff in there and see if we can get something else figured out. So we'll have something to back up on. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Were you filming that? Oh. Did you see it though? Yeah, I mean, that was a big one. I should have caught it. I probably ain't gonna come back in here anyway. That one wasn't as big. I figured I'd go and snatch one. Look at how fat that thing is. Careful, careful, gosh.
Your boat's different than
Look at how fat that thing is. That's nowhere near the size of that one. All right, well, it's about halfway through. Second day of practice. I found some home bed. A lot of them are paired up actually, but if they stay, it'd be good. But I don't know. Concerned with the weather that's coming in, the cold and all that stuff. I don't really know what's going to happen to them.
So, I don't know, we're gonna look for some more. I mean, we're in 67-degree water temperature right now, so they ought to be doing it. We're gonna keep looking around and see what we can find. Hopefully they'll stay there and we can catch them. It's a big one. He knew what he was doing. Scoper now? Why is the one side of the lake like 8 degrees warmer than the other side of the lake? So the fish that are on bed on that side, when the wind switches, are they going to pull off the bed? I've never seen this crap before ever.
Yes, sir.
All right, finished up practice here at Lake Fork. As usual, we got a curveball thrown. Last night it was like 70 degrees. We woke up to a hard north wind and some really cold temperatures for what it's been being. So doing what we want to do, sight fish, it's going to really be up in the air whether they stay or not. We did a lot of looking, found enough to get us started, and I think that's going to be the whole key. If we can survive through this cold front and get, Friday, Saturday on into the weekend, the weather's going to stabilize again and those fish will get right again. So tomorrow and Friday is going to be all about survival. If we can catch us 18 to 20 pounds and stay in it, then you can have a huge day come the weekend, and that's going to be our goal.
All right, wrapping up practice here, getting ready for day one at Lake Fork. Had some really fun times here. Got some giants. We, fished around a lot the first day, did a lot of looking day 2 and day 3, found quite a few on bed, but it was 80 degrees second day of practice, and now it's 40 something. So hopefully they stay. We got to survive Thursday and Friday, make it to the weekend. I think if you make it to the weekend, there's no telling what kind of bag you catch Saturday. And I think if you make the top 10, no matter how far out of it you are, you'll have a shot to win, because I think they're just going to rush the bank, and this place has got so many giants in it. You could literally catch a 40 to 50 pound bag off bed. So we're going to hunt for 20 plus and see what we can make happen.
North Carolina. Hey, Gary. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. John Soka. In the ASCO Raptor Yamaha Elite Series champion and Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Drew Hook. Man.
That's just, man. Fish have been caught before. It's the reason why it was so hard to catch. Ready? A little better. Big nail. Yeah. Ready? Watch out, I'm gonna come to you. Ready? Four six. Appreciate it, Stetson. Huh? No, there ain't much to him, but got my hook back, see it just fell out. It's right there by your weigh board, or your measure board. I guess there is one in there. Couldn't tell how big it was.
Yes, sir! Look at the size of that damn thing, son! Holy cow! Awesome. In the mouth?
In the mouth. Hell yeah. Should've got rid of the mouth. Yep. 8 pounds, 12 ounce.
812, baby. God, just a chubbling. I guess we'll see how long it is. I know it's long it is.
Yeah.
Closed mouth.
What are we waiting for?
Hang on a second. Don't throw it away yet.
No, a little bit short. 23 and a half.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, bud?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Over it. 20 pounds, 15 ounces, and watched a lot of you on Bass Live, and it definitely wasn't a shortage of numbers of fish. It seemed like you were always hooked up, just couldn't get those bigger bites.
Yeah, if this weather wouldn't have rolled in, some of those males that I caught would have had girlfriends up there, and it would have been a little bit more fun. But that's Texas, and these Florida strain fishes do not tolerate this cold weather. So I guess if it would have been warm, we could have competed with the scopers. But I guess we're just gonna have to join them tomorrow.
See how it works out for you. We'd like to see you back here tomorrow. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion, Drew Cook. 25 pounds, 12 ounces today, so a good day today, but man, some of those leaders really smashed them.
Man, I don't know how they, I know how they did it, but I did what I love to do, and I busted my butt for it too. Fished all day. I only caught like 6 fish, but I got to watch every one of them eat. I found the one I needed to find, and went and looked for more after that, and never found it. But I didn't know that I was getting my teeth kicked in. Might have stopped on some of those 4 and 5 pounders to call up a little bit, but we got to keep doing it. If I catch 25 a day and don't make a cut, then that's fine with me.
Well, keep on rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Speaking of back here, back on the bat.
Yeah, I saw it. I spent probably 20 minutes.
I had to get there, get on top of it, and just play catch it.
All right, just wrapping up day number 1. Had almost 26 pounds.
So just finished up day 1 here at Fork, and it went about how I was afraid it was gonna go. I went and started in a pocket that had, over 30 pounds of females, and not one of them was there. That I guess that cold front really did knock them in the head.
Fish up shallow a little bit tomorrow, but we're gonna have to go out deep probably, or live scope some, because these boys are catching them just too good.
All right, here we are, day 2, Lake Fork. Went and tried to stare at them yesterday, and as you can see, we're still bundled up. It wasn't working. So we're gonna make an adjustment today. We're gonna stay in those same areas. We're gonna back out a little bit and see if we can intercept them where they might have pulled off and sat on a stump or whatever, and see if we can fool 5 of the right ones. It's only gonna take 5, 6 pounders to get us back in this thing, and they live here, that's for sure. So we're gonna get after them today.
All right, day number 2 here at Lake Fork. We're in 27th place. We gotta catch them big, honestly. We gotta catch 34, 35 pounds. Don't know quite how we're gonna do it. We also gotta make the cut first, so we gotta catch us, 20, 21 pounds to make sure we get in the cut. But not gonna be as much wind today. It's gonna be some sun today, which will help us big time. But we're gonna start on a couple bedding fish, catch a couple off bed, and hopefully, and then do some scoping around. And then once that sun gets up and warms everything up, we're gonna hit the bank hard and get to going. Hopefully, we can get off to a good start. And we need a lucky bite today. If we can get one of those lucky bites just fishing, then I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, that's right. This is the actual Bassmaster Elite Control the actual racket car Yamaha for Total Lithium Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion.
But I caught him on the scope. Gosh almighty! Was worth it. Did you hook in there? I don't see it. Might have been the other one that I broke off. Gosh. Can't get the thing to click. 5 pound, 9 ounces. All right. I figured 3. Gotta be. Okay, go ahead. 4 or 5. All right. 4 or 5. Watch out. Watch out.
pounder.
Yes, sir.
That 3-3 up there? There's a marker, right? In the mouth.
Gotta get it in.
Oh yeah. That'll call.
Oh boy.
In the mouth. You got my phone in there? I feel like I've walked over Mount Everest to catch 21 pounds today, and I still like getting my ass kicked. It's terrible.
Looking for you.
Looks like we're gonna be close.
Looked like he brought it on there when the sun come out, the guns come out.
Hopefully somebody.
What's ahead? A former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year and two-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 23 pounds, 5 ounces today. Gives you 44 pounds and 4 ounces in 19th place currently. I know you want to fish this weekend. The way the conditions are setting up, they are setting up perfectly for how you like it. Are you going to get that opportunity?
It's going to be really close. It'll be by the skin of my teeth if I get to go. But, you know, this afternoon, the sun come out and a lot of new ones came up. And, you know, that's what I love to do. And that's what I thought I was going to get to do this week. And this weather just didn't allow that. I thought that they would stay. And I put all my eggs in that basket. And sometimes you got to have a backup. And I just didn't. So hopefully I get a chance to go tomorrow. We get this pretty weather. And maybe we can find some five really big ones and make a jump, because it's going to take like 35 to 40 pounds, so we'll see what happens.
Here an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. 21 pounds to 3 ounces today. Anglers whether this thing's soaked or it's a nervous thing. I mean, you got to wipe your hands, but Good news is you're not out of this tournament, I don't think, with 46.15. Is it enough to go tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we're going to go tomorrow, and thank God, because the sun's out. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. They can go scope their hearts out all they want, but that ain't how I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the bank, and I'm going to go catch them off of them shiny spots, how I love to do it. And but what an awesome tournament to have as the AFCO tournament. I have worn every different type of AFCO clothes this week, from a samurai hoodie shirt to a giant, you know, as warm as you can get, thermals on, all that stuff. But tomorrow we get to wear shorts, and I'm getting ready to just put the trolling motor on 100 and find 5 of the biggest bass I can find, because it's going to take about a 50-pound bag to jump in the top 10.
I want to see it happen for you. Go get them.
Hey, it was good for me. I don't know if you know this, I meant to bring it up here, but I didn't get. Your parents gave me a Max Flopper bobblehead.
Yeah, that's interesting. You can put it on your collection, I guess.
We're back here next year, and we'll come here every single year. Next time.
No smile.
You know you like me.
Yeah.
Can I get your autograph, sir?
Sure.
What do we know?
Right there, really close. Really want to go fishing tomorrow. If we make it, we may just fish for only really giant ones and try to break a record or something. I don't know. Because we'll be so far down, but I just want to go fishing tomorrow because we finally got some nice weather. I won't have to wear all this heap of clothes to catch some bass.
Camera and having to lug a baby around.
Yeah, spray them down. Spray them down.
Get him, Bo.
Caught or told you to wait because I was fixing to get that fish to bite that I was fishing for.
Did you end up getting him to bite?
Yeah, like right as y'all were idling off.
Oh, dang, I wish I would have.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. I got that metal. I got the saws off. Make a workbench out of it.
There's saws on.
And the way you guys been,
We could go get a new one of these.
the way you guys been handling these troll motor shafts, I figured you'd have a pipe bender and tube cutter and.
I do have a conduit bender, and I will put it in my truck now because of these. That's why I started looking on James.
It's been powering off forever. The thing still says powering off. Anyway, finished 47th for the day, which I am extremely satisfied with what I was doing. I don't think that I really could have done much better. I did have one fish. I had a mental error today. I got it to bite at like a 6-pounder, and I tried to boat flip it. I just tried to get in too big of a hurry. I knew that it was like going to put me in the cut range, so tried to swing it in the boat and it come off, and was able to run around and round up one more for something. And if I wouldn't have called that last time right before I come in, I wouldn't have made it. So, but the good news is I think we got the cold weather behind us, and we've got some sunshine today. It's doing a lot of good. It's warming up the water, and a lot of those fish move back up on the beds. And I'm not going to say that it's going to be the deal tomorrow, but it's going to be what I'm going to do. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I'm in 47th, so I don't really have very far to fall, so I might just ease around and just stop on only big ones and just see what happens.
All right, wrapping up day 2 here. Had 21 something males. Made the cut. I don't remember what place I'm in, 30 to 40, somewhere in there. This afternoon it got right. I struggled hard this morning, but that sun came out and things started to happen. the birds and the bees and the monkeys in the trees, all that good jazz. And it's gonna be really warm tonight. It's gonna get to 80 degrees tomorrow. So we're gonna put some shorts on in the morning. We're gonna put our sunglasses on. We're gonna put that power pole trolling motor on 100 and ride out. Stop on 5 big ones and hopefully break Dean Rowhouse's record.
Talk about going right the road.
No crawfish.
There was a lady at the gas station that said they're doing crawfish down the road, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah, that place is open, but I didn't know if they had crawfish.
Jody might know today. Someone told her.
That was the first thing we asked whenever we stopped in there, or Mullins did.
Catch us a big bag today. No clouds in the sky. Be a good day.
This time we will fish. Can you hear the birds chirping? It's like throat chopping. All right, day number 3 here at Lake Fork. As you can see, we still got some warm clothes on, but it was a warmer night last night. The sun's already up, out. Beautiful, clear blue skies.
All right, here we are, day 3. Slid into the cut. We're in 47th. Not a cloud in the sky. We're gonna have 80-degree temps by the time we come off the water today. So it should be a good day for what we want to do. We got to have a giant day just to move up. So I may just go until I find really, really big ones. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet what the smallest I'm going to stop on is, but 20 or 25 pounds is not going to do anything for us, which is sad to say, but I think a 6-pounder is what I've got to stop on. So who knows? Good things could happen. There was a lot of big ones up before this tournament. This cold front kind of knocked them back. Maybe they'll swim back up there and we'll kick them in the teeth.
I'm walking on that dock side.
Good morning, Father. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for this beautiful place. Thank you for this beautiful lake. Thank you for the sunrise. We're reminded that your mercies are new each day. Thank you for the sport of fishing, Father.
Paul Nick, take off dock for the first 3 boats in second place. Yeah. On a KJ Wheat. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion rolling out in the Avco Wrap Skeeter Yamaha. Drew Cook.
the one we were throwing at.
He's a Elite Series champion, a 5-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Drew Cook. 16 pounds even today gives you 62 pounds, 15 ounces, and I can't help but think this one was almost, I mean, so much has to go in line for a tournament to set up for the eventual winner. This was set, looking like it was setting up perfectly for you. Did the weather knock him back a bit?
Yeah, we had a speed bump, you know, the second day. It took a little while for them to get back to where they're going. I think now they're just now getting back. You know, I went out today, I told you, I needed a big bag to get into it, so I didn't stop on nothing. And at lunch, you know, I had 0. And, you know, you kind of got to fish for a few points at some point in time, but I finally found a big one with about 30 minutes to go and got her to bite, and she come off. And that's just how it was. We were so close to doing it, but you know, things are changing, and I guess I'm gonna have to change too. I don't know if I'll ever be able to, you know, sight fish a whole tournament again, but I'm gonna change with it. I'm gonna go home and you know, really focus on the scoping thing. But I just want to say hey to all my friends and family back home and my 2 little boys. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Get home safe. See you at the Bassmaster Classic. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 20 pounds, 10 ounces today gives you 64.14. You move into 30th place, and sentiments just like your roommate. I mean, this one, definitely coming into it, a lot of people thought it would be a sight fishing dominated event.
Yeah, I did too, and I kind of wish I had it back a little bit to practice a little bit differently for this one. I'm a big-time sight fisherman. I love to do that, and when I saw what was happening in practice, I thought there was no way that little cold front was going to back them off, and it did. And I sat up there today like a T-baller waiting on a ground ball for them to come back to the bank, and they never showed up. So that's just part of it. I fished the way I wanted to. I didn't get out there and look at the screen. Something I'm going to have to work on if I'm going to have to, you know, a chance at this thing anymore. I feel like that's the way you got to do it. And these guys certainly showed what lives in this lake offshore. So we're going to go back home, see the family, get ready for the Bassmaster Classic, and work on a little bit of live scope.
See you in Tulsa.
All right, wrapping up day number 3 here at Lake Fork. You know, we went for it today. We were hunting big ones, and for some reason they did not show up. I don't understand. Should have been a really good day sight fishing. Like, they should have flooded the bank, but they didn't. I found 1 female today with 30 minutes to go, and got her to bite, just didn't hook her good. And we ended up with 16 or so pounds. We ended up in the 40s, so we got a check. Could have been worse, but we're looking forward to getting home for a few days and spending some time with the kids and the family, and then headed to the Classic.
All right, wrapping up Lake Fork, wound up 42nd. Got to fish the way I wanted to fish. Wasn't necessarily the way I needed to fish. They're catching them really good out there live scoping. The last day of practice, I saw a bunch of females up there shallow. I thought I saw enough for 2 days worth of, you know, low 30s to mid 30s with females, and that cold front happened and they just backed off, and those guys were out there to intercept them. And I pushed the deal and stayed up there. Even today with this weather, I thought that they were going to pull back up, and I just never found a female. So it is what it is. The sport has definitely changed with the technology the way it is. I'm going to have to get on board with it as long as it's going to be available and we're going to be able to use it. I'm gonna have to get with the game, get with the program, and make it part of my game. So a little bit disappointed from that aspect, if I'm being honest. I feel like I did what I'm supposed to do to get, do well here this time of year, and the results doesn't, show that. One thing about it, you can check the Deep Dive app, and it called for it to be one on a jerkbait, and if you know who's leading it right now, I know he's catching them on forward-facing sonar, but he's leading it on a jerkbait. So make sure you check out the Deep Dive app before you go fishing, and it'll give you a clue on where to start, what to throw, and the type of cover and baits you need to be casting at.